Of course, we're going to just tone things down a little bit for you this morning right here on DBS Radio. The news comes up next. Stay tuned.
Turn your TV on. Listen to DBS on Digicel TV Channel 50 and Flow TV Channel 951.
DBS News. Fresh in the morning. Eye-opening and balanced. The DBS Morning News starts right now.
This morning's headlines: the Lubia to Bagatelle Road to be constructed at a cost of $116 million. The groundbreaking ceremony for rehabilitation of the road took place at Granby on Friday. George alone trials for St. Kitts and Nevis, and news from the international scene: Sri Lankans vote in crucial elections today. Details of the morning news right after this.
DBS Radio on the go. www.dbcradio.net. Click the play button at the top and you're good to go with the nation station, DBS Radio.
Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go!
Turn your TV on. Listen to DBS on Digicel TV Channel 50 and Flow TV Channel 951.
DBS News.
Welcome back to the DBS Major Morning News. My name is Curtis Matthew. Here we go with our lead story. Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit says the Lubia to Bagatelle Road Rehabilitation Project will provide new opportunities for residents of the South. The groundbreaking ceremony for the $116 million project funded by the UK government took place at Granby on Friday.
Let us not forget the people of the southern communities,
the farmers, the bus drivers, who have shown patience and fortitude throughout the process. This road is for you. It was your daily reality, your needs, your hope that pushed us to this point of the signing of the contracts. This project is about laying the groundwork for continued growth and progress, not only in this part of Dominica, but across the entire island. Once completed, this road will provide a much safer and more reliable route for residents and visitors alike. It will reduce the risk of accidents and open up new opportunities for business and enterprise as people move more freely and confidently. Roads, by their very nature, are the veins that connect the body of our nation. And this government understands that good roads mean economic growth. Roads mean opportunity. Roads mean a better life for every Dominican. It is said, if you want development, build roads.
And that's Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit. Minister for Public Works Fidel Grant says the project will greatly change the landscape of the South.
Phase 1 of the Lubia to Bagatelle Road will comprise of 10 kilometers of road rehabilitation, the construction of 5 bridges, slope stabilization interventions, improved drainage, road widening, and road realignment. The total cost of this project is 116 million Eastern Caribbean dollars. The 2 contractors selected for this project is Sotrodom and Offshore Civil and Marine, Inc. The supervising consultant, Mott MacDonald UK Limited. The project consists of 3 additional subcomponents: development of a road asset management system, development of a gender-responsive road safety awareness strategy, and support for farming and fishing cooperatives in the project-affected communities. This road rehabilitation means a lot to our bay oil producers of Fort St. the fishermen of Stowe, the vegetable farmers of Tetmon, and all the bus drivers and commuters on the route on a daily basis. I want to assure you, while other such projects during construction, the stage is always difficult. We will see an increase in economic activity. We'll see an increase in consumption of goods and services, but I urge you to bear patience with us. I therefore urge all businesses along the route and neighboring communities to prepare yourselves for the business opportunities that will become available.
And that's the Minister for Public Works, Fidel Grant. Malcolm Gurr is Development Director for the Caribbean and UK Director to the Caribbean Development Bank.
The project we are launching today, Phase 1 of the Lubia to Bagatelle Road, is a tangible demonstration of the UK's commitment to support Dominica to enhance infrastructure resilience. This is truly a transformative project that will deliver real and tangible benefits for the people of Dominica. In the short run, the project will provide new income-earning opportunities for 300 men and women in construction, most of them from this community. When complete, 18,000 residents will benefit from reduced travel times and improved access to climate-resilient, safer roads. Communities in the south of the island will also benefit from improved access to social services and economic opportunities in the capital. The UK Caribbean Infrastructure Fund, as has been mentioned, builds infrastructure in 8 countries and 1 overseas territory, from Guyana to Antigua and Barbuda. And it's very rewarding for us to see the infrastructure projects starting to take shape. Now, my experience of infrastructure projects is you wait an awfully long time when not much happens, and then you get to a point where things start to happen very quickly. In this case, it's been a very long time waiting without seeing any development. And this is because this particular project has been set by challenges that are not of your making. The devastating impact of Hurricane Maria in 2017, delays caused by the global pandemic, and then subsequent cost inflation, which has affected all countries.
And that's Development Director for the Caribbean and UK Director to the Caribbean Development Bank, Malcolm Gurr. Other news this morning, Dominica will observe National Days of Prayer today and Sunday. Minister for Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development, Greta Roberts, has encouraged Dominicans to take part in the National Days of Prayer.
The independence season is fast approaching, and as is customary, we always begin with prayer to the Almighty Father for the countless blessings that He has bestowed on our beautiful nation. It is with this in mind that we are pleased to announce this Saturday and Sunday, the 21st and 22nd of September, as the National Days of Prayer and Thanksgiving. We solicit the kind cooperation of all our church leaders and to encourage all Dominicans to dress in national wear on your day of worship.
And that's the Minister for Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development, Greta Roberts. Junior Chamber International Dominica observes World Cleanup Day today. Nawana Shillingford is the Public Relations Officer of Junior Chamber International Dominica.
In collaboration with the Layu Improvement Committee, we've organized a beach cleanup at Layu Beach to support World Cleanup Day, September 20th. This cleanup will take place on Saturday, September 21st, and will meet at 8 a.m. at Layu. This initiative aims to enhance community pride and promote environmental sustainability. The Flag Hunt, which will be held on September 28th in Roseau. This is a fun social activity and includes a twist with the 65th Anniversary Committee's Charity Supermarket Sweepstakes. Participants will engage in a race to shop for groceries to be given to a charity, followed by a social activity called the Flag Hunt that fosters team building and community spirit. Keep your ears tuned in for more information to register. Professional Excellence Virtual Series will host a series of virtual sessions designed to provide employees with tips and skills to deliver exceptional service in their workplaces and to customers. This initiative aims to enhance professionalism and service quality across various sectors.
And that's the Public Relations Officer of JCI Dominica, Nawana Shillingford. She says JCI Dominica will also take part in Sock and Paint, a night in Paris.
Join us on October 4th at the Dominica Public Service Union building for a night of enjoyment. Come, we're calling all art enthusiasts and of course novices to explore their creativity. Participants will receive a guide from an art instructor while enjoying wine, light refreshments, and of course, other prizes and giveaways. Look out for this social outing. Spectrum Color Run. This vibrant event aims to raise awareness and a drive to address gender-based violence. Participants will enjoy a fun run or walk, if it's in my case, with paint and powder within Roseau, supporting a vital cause and helping to foster a safer and more inclusive community. We invite everyone to join us on these exciting activities that will not only promote engagement and fun, but contribute to a positive community.
And that's Nawana Shillingford, the Public Relations Officer of JCI Dominica. And of course, among the many activities coming up, they will take a stop today for Cleanup Day, and they move to Layu in the course of the day. Other news this morning, the founder of the Premium Home and Residential Care Services FACS, Marie-Therese Jonquier, has refuted claims of elder abuse at the residential care facility. She says a report from the Ministry of Health following an inspection of FACS will soon be released.
The claim that Fox has abused a resident is a serious accusation and we categorically deny it. The incident involving the former resident took place on the 27th of August 2024. It was an unfortunate incident, but it was handled immediately, transparently, and with the full knowledge and agreement of the individual's family, including his wife. The resident sustained a minor injury to his head and a graze, not bite, on his shoulder following an episode of aggression, and his care was then escalated to ensure his safety, the safety of our other residents and of our staff. It is important to note that despite these damaging accusations, the resident's family never lodged an official complaint either through our internal procedures or otherwise, nor did they report the alleged abuse to the police or social services. If there were any truth to these claims, one would expect these basic steps would have been taken. The Ministry of Health and Wellness, through their Social Services Department, conducted an unannounced inspection of both our Mont Daniel and Belfast facilities. We welcome this scrutiny as we are confident that their findings will prove the allegations made against us to be completely baseless. The report is awaited, but we expect that it will reaffirm our commitment to high quality care and transparent operations.
And that's the founder of Premium Home and Residential Care Services, Marie-Therese Jonquier. This morning, we go to the government headquarters where the Creole Attire and Accessories exhibition took place on Friday. The event, organized by the Ministry of Labor and Small Business Development, began yesterday and will be held for the next 2 Fridays. DBS News spoke to some of the small business owners who are showcasing their products at the event.
Yes, so my name is Ria Raymond from Abilities Unlimited. So we're under the ministry today, featuring what we have for credit season. So if you look properly, we have our national dolls, all at $50, and our local fans, and our handbags made all out of local straw material. Business has been good so far. I've gotten a few sales this morning so far. It's early to tell, but hopefully next Friday, another Friday is coming, we'll get a good sale.
This morning I have fabric fans, I have bandos, I have fascinators, I have pencils, I have necklace sets, I have tote bags, I have side bags, I have drop earrings, I have tassel earrings, and I also have brooches. Well, the public they're walking about. We're seeing faces coming in.
I am Valerie from the Kalnago territory. This is Easy Side Cassava Delicacies, and we do a lot of things with cassava. So we do pastries, we do puddings, we do stuffed cassavas, we also do the cassava drinks, and our traditional breads. Sales going on pretty well, very well.
My name is Avena Prince, and I am representing Vis Couture and Royal Globe Inc. At Vis Couture, we sell everything Creole. We also have, our main garment actually is the Wob Duets. We sell Wob Duets year-round, and we ship Wob Duets anywhere around the world. As a matter of fact, we have shipped Wob Duets as far as Dubai and China. So no matter where you are, we can get a Wob Duet to you. We also have on display the Tete Ale or the Tete Piche, which is the official headpiece for the Wob Duet.
My name is Kayla London. I am from Portsmouth, and today I am showcasing my Madras accessory collection. So we have from bags, shoes, hats, jewelry, everything covered under accessories with a special Madras touch. It has been going a little bit slow, but it is expected because it's the beginning of the season. A lot of people are still gearing up, preparing, seeing what they're wearing, but it has been good so far.
My name is Darisa Bob. My business name is Amare Home Decor and Crafts. And I am showcasing my craft side of my business. We have pins, brooches, we have bow ties, scrunchies, headbands. We also have the oversized bows that are trending right now. So if you're looking for your oversized bow ties, you come to the ministry from this Friday until the Fridays of October 11th. and we will have them there. I customize as well, so if you have a particular material, we make the bows out of that particular material. Yes, so far we are engaging. The sales are coming in slowly but surely. We are thankful for the opportunity to be here, first and foremost. So once we are out there and the people know about us, everything will be fine.
Small business owners who operate under the government headquarters, they began yesterday and will continue for the next 2 Fridays. What an initiative, as these young business owners, they are showcasing their products. Let's move into news from the region now. The National Assembly of St. Kitts Nevis has passed the judge-alone trials bill, marking a significant step towards enhancing the efficiency and equity of the criminal justice system. The bill was moved through the Assembly by Acting Attorney General Garth Wilkins, and it's received widespread support from members of Parliament during the debate. Wilkins, in leading the debate, highlighted the bill aims to introduce alone trials in the High Court for appropriate criminal matters. The bill seeks to alleviate the backlog of criminal cases and expedite justice delivery by allowing certain High Court matters to be tried before a judge alone instead of before a judge and jury. Finally, this morning, Sri Lankans are voting for a new president in the first election since mass protests sparked by the country's worst ever economic crisis unseated the leader in 2022. Today's vote is widely regarded as a referendum on economic reforms meant to put the country on the road to recovery. But many are still struggling to make ends meet because of tax hikes and cuts to subsidies and welfare. Multiple analysts predict that economic concerns will be front of mind for voters in what is shaping up to be a very close election. Well, that's how we'll end the DBS Morning News. Don't go away. Sports comes up shortly.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise.
Covering the nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fence pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets. PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
One easy loan.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
To upgrade my phone and even my home with one simple loan.
More money.
To have your wedding, to go traveling, to do anything.
More money.
No security. Speed delivery, just check NBT. Apply anytime. In branch online, it's more money time.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
No collateral.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Speedy delivery.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Just check NBT.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Let's begin the DBS Morning Sports Report with cricket news. Shimron Hetmyer got a half-century and the Guyana Amazon Warriors bowlers delivered the goods as the Warriors picked up some much-needed points as they beat the St. Kitts Nevis Patriots as the Republic Bank CPL continued last night in Guyana. The Guyana Amazon Warriors batted first and they were under pressure at 28 for 3, but Hetmeyer led the counter-attack. Hetmeyer made 63 from 33 balls and Romario Shepherd 34 not out of 22 balls as the Warriors posted 137 for 8 in their 20 overs. Ashmead Ned took 4 for 25. The Patriots, in search of 138 to pick up their second win of the tournament, were in a good position, but they lost their way. Evan Lewis got 49, but the Patriots collapsed at the back end, losing 4 wickets for 7. The Patriots were bowled out for 108 after being 91 for 4. Moeen Ali bagged 2 for 9. Imran Tahir 2 for 34 and Shama Joseph 3 for 9. The Warriors won by 30 runs. Guyana has moved into second place in the point standings on 8 points. Patriots, meanwhile, suffered their 8th loss of the season. Shimron Hetmeyer, he was named the man of the match.
The only thing that was going through my mind was just stay as positive as I possibly can, and if ever in doubt, just take the positive route.
You started your innings in the second over, and then you took down Ashmead Ned in the third. Talk me through that mindset.
I think I'm just enjoying my cricket a lot more now. I think it always helps to have like my wife on the inside always supporting me as well, just telling me to keep going and do what I do best, which is just enjoy my game. And I think that's what I'm doing more now. The smiles is coming back a lot more now than it was before too as well. So like I said, I'm just trying to enjoy it much more now.
This win was a collective effort by your team. Shama Joseph, always exciting with the ball. I know he's a close friend of yours. What about your thoughts on what he produced today with ball and in the field?
I think it was only a matter of time for him to start picking up wickets. I think he's an exceptional bowler. We've seen it throughout cricket as he's a short career so far. So he's really exciting, and all he has to do is just keep doing what he's doing, and only the sky's the limits for him.
And finally, after 2 losses, a win coming. What was the point of difference tonight?
I think it was just us just being brave, really. I think in the batting, even in the bowling as well, in the field, everything for us just to forget about the past performances and go out and do what we do best, which is play exciting and brave cricket as well.
And that's the man of the match, Shimron Hetmeyer. CPL action continues this morning with the tournament leaders Barbados Royals taking on the St. Lucia Kings at 10 o'clock, and tonight with the Guyana Amazon Warriors taking on the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons at 7 o'clock. The Chief Executive Officer of the Caribbean Premier League, Pete Russell, says they're encouraged with the way things have unfolded so far this year. Russell says the Caribbean Premier League has gathered a lot of interest and the standard of cricket is of a high standard. He also says they're encouraged with the support from the fans.
Well, I think it's been great. I mean, I think some of the games have been fantastic. The fans have come out in their numbers. We've had record crowds pretty much everywhere we played, which is great to see. And of course, I think probably the best is yet to come. You know, apart from, I think Kit's probably losing a little bit of confidence. I think Antigua have done okay, but it's shaping up as though the best 4 teams in the tournament are going to get to the finals. But it's logistically the most challenging event I think you can have in cricket, because you're playing across 6 different countries. You have to move people, kit, everything around the region in a timely fashion, because obviously the kit that moves from here tonight will then have to be ready to play in Guyana on Friday. So it's a huge commitment, but also, you know, we have to make sure that it pays for itself. So we're fortunate that we have very good and loyal sponsors and governments. I mean, the governments play a huge part in making this tournament what it is today. So we're very grateful to them, and as I said, all our commercial partners. But yeah, it's not a simple thing to put on.
And that's the Chief Executive Officer of the Caribbean Premier League, Pete Russell. This week, the CPL gave over $50,000 to assist students in Grenada following the passage of Hurricane Beryl. Russell says the CPL is committed to playing its role in more than just cricket development.
This week we've made a donation to the government there of $50,000, and that is to support 8 children who are in tertiary education there, to make sure that they complete their education, because obviously they've been displaced during the hurricane. It's very important for CPL to be seen to be giving back. not just in terms of from a cricketing perspective, but also a social perspective. So those 8 kids will obviously complete their education, but more than that, we've asked the Prime Minister of Grenada to ensure that they come and are interns or work with us next year on CPL. So we give them grounded experience in working on a professional league like this, obviously working alongside people like your good self. So it's a real opportunity for them to get some business experience.
And that's the Chief Executive Officer of the Caribbean Premier League, Pete Russell. The finalists for the 2024 Dominica Football Association President's Cup will be decided this weekend as semi-final action gets underway this evening at the DFA Technical Center in Stock Farm. Valvoline United will be looking to punch their ticket into the finals when they come up against neighbours Sagico Southeast in the first semi-final at 6:30 this evening. Meanwhile, on Sunday, Central Cooperative Credit Union Dubla FC will play Promex Harlem United in the other semi-final at Stock Farm. Meanwhile, the DFA Premier League also continues today. Petro Caribe Point Michel will continue with their push to stay clear of relegation as they take on the Belfast Estate Maho Soka Strikers at 4 o'clock at the Stock Farm Training Centre. While on Sunday, Laura and Dorset Bath Estate will be in search of some much-needed points as they battle Tranquility Beach Midland United at the Stock Farm Training Centre. Some netball news now. Captain of the national netball team, Galen Seraphine, says the lack of international recognition for netball is one of the challenges impacting the development of the sport. Netball is one of the leading sports for women, but is not recognized as an Olympic sport. Seraphine says the lack of opportunities has made it difficult for netball to achieve its full potential.
Well, for me, just the recently concluded Olympic Games in Paris, I was so excited watching the different sports and seeing the Caribbean doing well. As we saw, we got our very first goal from Thea Lafont. And then I'm like, so why netball cannot be an Olympic sport? What is the problem? You're seeing all these weight type of sports that are recognized as Olympic sports, and netball has been playing so many years, and you know, the level of play, the evolution of the sport, but yet we cannot be recognized on the Olympic level. So for me personally, that was quite frustrating.
Do you think this lack of recognition is part of the obstacles that the sport faces on a whole in terms of being able to finance and even grow? In terms of finance, and being able to grow?
I think so, yes, because when you look at other sports like football, cricket, and all of that, there is a financial incentive when you play these sports. Unlike netball, if you don't have the passion, the love, or the heart for that sport, you would not want to play it because you don't get much in terms of tangibility from the sport compared to other sports that are being played. So, yes.
And that's the captain of the national netball team, Galen Seraphine. Dominica, meantime, will open its campaign in the ECCB International Netball Series tomorrow in St. Lucia. Dominica will play St. Vincent and the Grenadines in its first encounter. Let's go back to some cricket news. Shea Hope, Romario Shepherd and Ruston Chase will headline a number of West Indians set for maiden stints in the 2025 edition of the International League T20. That's the International League T20. Hope, currently leading the Guyana Amazon Warriors in the Caribbean Premier League, has been signed by the Dubai Capitals, where he will team up with fellow new signing Obed McCoy and Rovman Powell. Romario Shepherd will join the likes of Kyron Pollard, Akil Hossein, Andre Fletcher, Dwayne Bravo, and Nicholas Puran with the MI Emirates. Ruston Chase has been signed by the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders, led by Andre Russell and Sunil Narayan, and will be joined by fellow new signings Gudakesh Moti and Terence Hines. Kimo Paul will also be a participant as he was signed by the Sharjah Warriors. The 2025 the T20 season is set to take place from January 11 to the 9th of February in Abu Dhabi and, of course, Dubai and Sharjah. Let's continue with some more cricket news. The outgoing Cricket West Indies Chief Executive Officer, Johnny Graves, says the Cricket West Indies will continue to place emphasis on providing opportunities for the West Indies A teams. The women's A team toured Pakistan and the men's A team toured South Africa last year. The academy team traveled to Ireland in May, and the under-19 women, they were in the UK last month. Graves says the opportunities for the A teams will help widen the pool of players for the senior team. He says the next A-team engagement will involve South Africa.
We were let down a little bit by Cricket South Africa, who were due to come on an 18 tour here in July and August, and when they cancelled that at the last minute, we didn't have quite enough time to find a worthy replacement. But we've been able to confirm with Cricket South Africa that they're coming back on an 18 tour in April, May next year at the end of our 4-day West Indies Championship season. So it's definitely an important part of our overall cricketing ecosystem, and we very much want to get more opportunities for our best players who are just outside of that international team to be able to go on tours or to play international opposition in the Caribbean.
And that's the outgoing Cricket West Indies Chief Executive Officer, Johnny Grave. Well, Grave is set to leave the post of CEO of Cricket West Indies at the end of October. Well, that's where I take my end. We will be back at 1:15 with some more news. We just want to remind you, 9:30 this morning, the Connecting the Dots program on DBS Radio, Ivona John Baptist Luge and Nigel Francis will bring you another very interesting program, 9:30. You don't want to miss Connecting the Dots on DBS Radio, Ivona John Baptist Luge and Nigel Francis. Just time to say, Joseph Fadul, thank you very much again for assisting in producing the news this morning, and we are very happy for your efforts in at least assisting the newsroom to bring the news packages on a daily basis. Thank you very much. I suspect too that the news may have put you under pressure because you need to select the insert of the package. And one wonders which one you will come up with this morning. The listeners are there. They want to see which one you will select. But obviously, it's another day where we've put you under pressure. You now have to select the most impactful insert on the news this morning. Curtis Matthew saying, good morning, Joseph Fadul. We're waiting to see which one you come up with this morning on the insert of the package.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fence pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets. PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
One easy loan.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
To upgrade my phone and even my home with one simple loan.
More money.
To have your wedding, to go traveling, to do anything.
More money.
No security. Speed the delivery, just check NBT. Apply anytime. In branch online, it's more money time.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
No collateral.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Speedy delivery.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Just check NBT.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
And of course, like Mr. Matthew said, of course, it's time to bring you the morning's insert of the package. And of course, this morning's edition of the insert of the package is brought to you with the kind compliments of our good friends at A&A Low Price Center.
A&A Low Price Center in the village of Calabishi offers the best prices for the freshest products ever. One-stop convenience shopping at A&A Low Price Center in Calabishi. For your foods, your everyday needs, snacks, liquor, dry goods, and more. Just about everything located in the flat of Calabishi, directly in the center of the village. Come to A&A Low Price Center on the highway in Calabishi. A&A Low Price Center is family owned and operated. It is fully computerized, VAT compliant, low toll, credit card, and top-up capabilities. Stop at A&A Low Price Center in Calabishi today or call 445-7655. Drop us an email at analowprice@gmail.com. A&A Low Price Center in Calabishi open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Visit us today. Just walk in and be happy you did.
And this morning's insert of the package will come from the morning's newscaster. And of course, big encouragement and of course, big push to the young people and of course, the young entrepreneurs, where we go to the government headquarters where the Creole attire and accessories exhibition took place yesterday. The event organized by the Ministry of Labor and Small Business Development started yesterday and of course will continue and be held, will be held for the next 2 Fridays. Well, DBS News spoke to some of the small business owners who are showcasing their products at that event.
Yes, so my name is Ria Raymond from Abilities Unlimited. So we're under the ministry today, picturing what we have for current season. So if you look properly, we have our national dolls, all at $30, and our local fans, and our handbags, made all out of local straw material. Business has been good so far. I've gotten a few sales this morning so far. It's early to tell, but hopefully next Friday, another Friday is coming, we'll get a good sale.
This morning I have fabric fans, I have bandeaus, I have fascinators, I have pencils, I have necklace sets, I have tote bags, I have side bags, I have drop earrings, I have tassel earrings, and I also have brooches. Well, the public they're walking about. We're seeing faces coming in.
I am Valerie from the Carnaval territory. This is Easy Side Cassava Delicacies, and we do a lot of things with cassava. So we do pastries, we do puddings, we do stuffed cassavas, we also do the cassava drinks and our traditional breads. Sales going on pretty well, very well.
My name is Avena Prince and I am representing Viscoutier and Royal Globe Inc. At Viscoutier, we sell everything Creole. We also have, our main garment actually is the Wob Duets. We sell Wob Duets year-round and we ship Wob Duets anywhere around the world. As a matter of fact, we have shipped Wob Duets as far as Dubai and China. So no matter where you are, we can get a Wob Duet to you. We also have on display the Tete Ale or the Tete Piche, which is the official headpiece for the Wob Duet.
My name is Kayla London. I am from Portsmouth, and today I am showcasing my Madras accessory collection. So we have from bags, shoes, hats, jewelry, everything covered under accessories with a special Madras touch. It has been going a little bit slow, but it is expected because it's the beginning of the season. A lot of people are still gearing up, preparing, seeing what they're wearing, but it has been good so far.
My name is Darisa Bob. My business name is Amare Home Decor and Crafts. And I am showcasing my craft side of my business. We have pins, brooches, we have bow ties, scrunchies, headbands. We also have the oversized bows that are trending right now. So if you're looking for your oversized bow ties, you come to the ministry from this Friday until the Fridays of October 11th, and we will have them there. I customize as well, so if you have a particular material, we make the bows out of that particular material. Yes, so far we are engaging. The sales are coming in slowly but surely. We are thankful for the opportunity to be here, first and foremost. So once we are out there and the people know about us, everything will be fine.
Of course, the voices of some of the small business owners who are operating under the government headquarters. Of course, they started to operate there for the event called the Creole Attire and Accessories Exhibition, and they will be there for the next 2 Fridays. So if you missed them yesterday, Friday coming and the one after that, so the next 2 Fridays. Of course, you can check them out and others for your Creole attire. Of course, a little bit of encouragement for the young entrepreneurs this morning. 7:44, and of course, today, don't forget, is one of 2 days of National Day of Prayer. And of course, a little bit after 8 this morning, right after we finish the morning announcements and take a few stops, we are going to just change up the tempo for you. Of course, bring you some, inspirational local music right here. A little bit of Xavier Foster, a little bit of Vessels of Honor, a little bit of Mikhail Farrell and Friends. So just keep it locked on with us right here on your nation station, DBS Radio. It's now time to bring you the morning's edition of the Weather Report right here on DBS. This morning's edition of the Weather Report is brought to you compliments Big Edge and Flow.
Make weather information a part of your daily life. Listen to the Weather Report after the morning news and at